Okay, so we're on the penultimate day, the one before the final hurdle. This one is basically quite straightforward. Well, straightforward if you've done this kind of thing before. So we're going to create our local website. It's going to be dead simple. I'm pretty sure that I've already got one on here that I can just show you, and that'll save everybody a little bit of time. What else do we do? So a bit of bonus content. Wow. Feel free to skip and push. So if you remove the container in previous lesson, you can follow. Yeah, so first we need our container ID. Okay, so this one is about determining the path for where we need to store our website files, basically. So let me just see if I have a website in here already. So if I do, not downloads. Let me just pause this. Okay, so I do have one pre-made from one of the workshops that I've done probably. So it's just called NGINX. It can be called anything. The name's not important. What I've done here is just to follow the structure of, or follow the structure that's used in the NGINX container. So if I, just to clarify that, if I just show you, so if we just do docker container ls, so we should have one of our containers here. We can do docker exec -it, put the name of the container, the ID, then do badge. I think that's good. So if we do ls, you can see that here we should have a user USR, and if we go back to the email here, I actually tell you that we can do cd, and then we just navigate to this this folder structure here. So I'm just going to copy that this time, and then you can see where we end up. So don't forget, we're in our container, so we've used docker exec -it. That's all explained in the email. So cd, if you don't know that, it's just change directory. So we're going to cd there, and you can see that we've got this folder structure now. So we're in user share, and then we've got NGINX /HTML. So if I go back to my folder structure, I created one called NGINX, and I just put a HTML folder in there as well. So what will happen is that it will copy the contents of the folder. So it doesn't have to match. It just means that again, this can be called anything. It's just for simplicity's sake that I named them the same. Possibly simplicity. If you have a look in here, excuse me, I've got a HTML file. If I open that up in Notepad, open with Notepad, it's just got a h2 tag in there. This is a bit HTML if you don't know, and some text saying hello Spanky Monkey. I'm going to close that down, and you'll see, like any ordinary HTML file, you can open that up. You can't actually see that, but it's out of the recording area, but it just says hello Spanky Monkey in the browser. So get back to our email. Okay, so we're in the correct directory. That's where our files have to end up. So this website that we've created here, it's a very simple website. We're going to copy these files to this directory, and that's going to replace that the welcome to NGINX default page there. So let's have a little look, just minimize that. And what else do we have here? I think that's it for this part. We can tell you to type exit, which I told you. Oh no, this is quite a lengthy one, so this is going to be the full 10 or 15 minutes worth of effort. Okay, so we're going to we're going to run this command basically. So it's this command, docker run -v. Again, this is all explained, so it's a volume, and what we want to do is create a volume to persist our website files. And again, this should just be the path. On Windows, it's going to be this path here. On a Mac, it's going to be a little bit different, but you basically need the full root path. So I'm just going to copy that while it's there, and I'm going to come back to Commander. I'll finish explaining the rest of that in a minute. So if I just do exit, and then we're going to do docker, what does it run? Yeah, docker run -v, and then I'm going to paste Control-V my local path in there, and that needs to be separated by a colon, and that colon at the end signifies that we're moving on to the remote path, the path in the container. I'm going to go back to the email. I'm just going to copy that. So you can see that, note the slash on the end there as well, the beginning, sorry. Going to leave the rest of that. So after the colon, so after your local path, you've got a colon, then we put slash and then our remote path. So you can see that my local path, NGINX here, it's annoying, NGINX here, /HTML matches this one. So the contents of this folder here are going to get copied to this location. And the other things on there, so we need to specify a port, which, if I remember correctly now, I need to use 83 colon, we can do 80 again for the container one. And if I just show you on the email, I use the -d, so to run it in detached mode. So I'm going to do that again here, -d, and then we tell Docker which image we want to use. So we've got Docker run, we've done that before. The -v is to tell Docker to create a volume to put the files that are in this location and store them into this folder structure here. I'll show you the volumes afterwards. And we used port 83. I hope that one's not taken. I'm going to hit enter. So I've just got a little error saying share my drive. I don't know why that's popped up, but all I've done is to click to share it. Docker's going to make that available. I've got to put my password in for some reason. I think maybe because I haven't used it for a while. Oh. Okay, put my PC password in then. Cool, so you can see that we've got our container ID returned back to us, and the console has been freed up because we used the -d. So if I do docker container ls, should see that we've got a relatively new container, which one here for 15 seconds ago, and it's been up for 11 seconds, and it's our NGINX one. So that's pretty cool. Let's see if it worked. So to test this, we need to go to the browser. I'll open up a new tab. Oh, I'm going a bit slow. Whoa. Okay, so hopefully you can see that a bit better. Need to. Okay, that's going to give us enough to see. So we're going to type in local host, host colon and port 83. I'm going to hit enter with fingers crossed. Hello Spanky Monkey. It worked. So we created our local website and we've basically stored it or copied it to our local container that we've set up. So if we come back to the command line for a second, I haven't done this for a while, but I'm pretty sure you can do docker volumes ls. I might have a lot of these. Oh, docker volume, it should be. Driver. Okay, it's not showing me what I expected, so forget that. I thought should be able to get a list of the volumes that are on there. I have to look at that anyway. So yeah, we've got our local website. We've created a volume. Let me. So we created a volume. We've run it in detach mode, and we've got our hello world message. If I just as a possibly a bit of bonus content, so if I do docker list volumes, I think I just docker volume ls. So docker volume ls. Create a volume. Okay, so docker container list. Oh. What? Docker container volumes. How do I list volumes in a Docker container? Stack Overflow. It's got to be legit, right? Let's just see. So use Docker PS. It's not what I thought. So Docker run it-v. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can list the volumes, but anyway, I won't waste your time anymore. It's not part of the email. I just thought it might be a bit of a bonus. So. It's not obvious and I can't remember how you do it. So for now, day 8 up next.